Hey. What's going on, buddy?
What, we're on? Oh, look at that. We are on.
Yeah, we're on.
We are on. Not much, Rich. What's going on with you, buddy?
None.
Oh,
The
hi,
stream
buddy.
looks good. Everything,
Remember that? What was that? Oh, hi, buddy. Oh, hi, buddy. Hey, buddy.
I don't know.
South Park, right? The Canadians? Hey, buddy. Is it?
I'm not sure
We
about
used to
that.
have this mentally guy. He used to ride his bike up and down this block that I live on.
Yeah.
And every time, he was older, grizzly looking, messed up. And he'd ride by. We were like 13, 14. He'd go, hey, buddy. And we'd all, hey, buddy. Every time.
Yeah.
You know, he was a little doo-doo. But
Yeah, that's
every
fun.
single time. Loved it. One of our favorite people. He would come down. We'd get excited. We'd be like, hey, buddy. He's coming. Look, it's Hey, Buddy. We called him. That was his name from then on. Hey, Buddy.
Ugly Show.
Showtime, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Ready to rock and roll. Rock, how the fuck are you?
How's everyone doing out there? We're going to keep it real low tonight. We're going to talk about some real heavy topics. We just want to take you guys for a ride through our minds, you know? We just want to show you what it's like to live in our shoes.
Yeah. Don't shove anything up your ass or do anything weird to your fucking pee hole or try to choke yourself out when you jerk off. It's not safe.
No, it's not.
I don't know if that's politically correct.
Yeah, I don't care. Super Ugly Show, Tuesday night.
Just say this.
Call in too, fuckfaces, if you wanna. The number's there. So, there's that.
See, now people, you know, they get this view of me that, you know, I'm this mean-spirited person, but, you know, you have to
You're the
remember,
biggest asshole I've
you have
ever
to
met.
remember it's a character for the show.
No,
you know?
you're the biggest
Now,
asshole
outside
ever.
of here, I'm charitable. I check in on people. You know, John doesn't have a lot of people.
You don't call me in 2 fucking weeks. What are you talking about, dude?
What?
Just saying this. Just saying this.
No. If you're not from New York, dude, don't take this personal at all. We're kind of assholes. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Whatever. Go fuck yourself.
They don't make men like that, like us anymore. Look at that forearm, bro.
I don't care about your stupid forearm.
That's awesome.
I hope he gets cut off in a fucking work accident.
We gotta get into the sex business.
What does that mean?
I
don't know.
Just saying this. Just saying this.
What up?
Yo.
We're here now. This is it. Episode 143. Means I love you. Means I love you. That's what it means, bro. Come on. Get with the times, Rich.
I know first of all, it's
What are you mad because no one ever fucking sent you a 143? Is that the problem? Is that why you're giving me a fucking stink eye over the 143?
I was getting 143 since the Bieber
You
days.
would never get in 143s, nor 69s. You were getting 666s. That's what you were getting. Know what I used to love? Know what we used to do? I just remembered this. Wow. We used to prank call my friend's house all the time.
Okay.
All the time. Like, we would stop at payphones, be like, yo, pull over. And we would just run up and prank like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
That's
His
fucking
dad
horrible.
used to flip the fuck out on the phone. Flip out. I'm going to fucking kill whoever the fuck this is, you motherfuckers.
That's fucked
why
up.
we would do it, though. Because it
How
was
old were
hilarious.
you?
Oh, 16, 17.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Wow. You see the text?
No.
Wow. I'm going to say call up. Right?
Sure.
Call up. Would love to hear from this person. Anyhow, all right. Yeah, but we used to prank call the shit out of this guy. I remember one time we stole a remote control from his living room and smashed it in front of his house. He didn't even know. We did it in front of him. He had no clue.
Wait, who are you talking about? Sorry.
An old friend of ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one that was on here?
No, different one.
Oh, okay.
Different one. I remember one time we were in there, and this kid,
Just say a name. It doesn't matter.
this kid Danny, he, we're in the living room, we're tossing the football around, and I like overthrow it a little bit, and I'm like, oh shit, my bad. He goes, who gives a fuck? Takes the ball and just hurls it at a fucking picture frame laying on the floor in this kid's house.
Really?
Yeah.
You have some fucking gems as friends, huh?
This was his older brother's friends.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was wild times. It was kind of a every man for himself situation.
Yeah.
You know, you really had to keep an eye. It was like hanging out with the Jackass guys. You just never know when something was gonna fucking happen.
So I asked you if there was to be a movie about you,
Yeah.
who would be the characters that would play for your movie?
You mean the actors and actresses?
Yeah, the whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
First, who would be Jess?
At first I was gonna go Scarlett Johansson. But now I'm thinking maybe like an Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Okay. Why?
Because I think they have more of a similar look.
What about?
I mean, Emma Stone's flat though, isn't she?
Yeah, but what about? Would she be able to play your wife?
That's a good question. See, and I showed her. I never saw the full movie, but that movie Don John. Did you ever see that?
Yes.
Like I showed her Scarlett Johansson in that, where she's more like Long Island City. And I was like, she could pull it off.
Yeah.
She could pull it off.
All right. Now, who's your daughter?
Again, you can go Emma Stone. You can't like pick like a young.
I mean, all right. Go Emma Stone. What about me? Who's me?
Go Emma Stone. All right, you. Eugene, the guy who plays Eugene from Walking Dead.
The fucking guy with the mullet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why him?
I just think he's appropriate to play you. I would go D'Onofrio from Full Metal Jacket days. It's a spot-on fucking comparison. I mean, the comparison is uncanny. It really is, people. If you got a phone next to you or you're watching this and there's a computer or a tablet, whatever next to you, look up Private Pile, Full Metal Jacket. It's fucking Ritchie to a T.
Oh,
It really
fuck.
is.
All right, who's the star? Who's gonna be you?
Me?
Yeah.
Easy. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Well, are they gonna make him look smaller in the movie, or?
No, we're about similar. See, Tom Hardy's not a big guy. They're tricking you on TV. He's not a big guy.
Oh my God. See, I would have thought you would have picked like Helmsworth for me. You know,
What?
Chris
No,
Helmsworth.
he was the furthest thing
No?
on my mind.
That's who I would have picked for me.
No, I'm thinking like, I saw a picture of Vin Diesel. He's fat now.
so maybe him.
Yeah, like fat Vin Diesel, Private Pile, or the guy who plays Eugene on Walking Dead.
That's insulting. But
D'Onofrio
I
can
understand
act his ass off.
you're gonna want to stick out as the main like character. So I understand
Yeah.
you give me shitty character, shitty actor.
Well, that goes without saying.
You gonna answer the fucking thing, or
I did. Why don't you give it a fucking second? Is it closed on there? Hello, Super Ugly.
I'm gonna just say that what happened, Ritchie fucked up.
What do you mean?
Did he fuck up? Is it all working? Is everything working?
Yeah, everything's working. We're good.
Oh, I thought you yelled at him. What are you guys doing?
Nothing. What are you doing, sweetie? It's John, everyone. It's John.
Hi.
How are you,
I called
bud?
to say what's up. And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Well,
Thanksgiving.
belated.
Wow,
What do
I
you
got
got?
an Eddie Furlong for me. You son of a bitch.
yo, that's
You
a good one.
Son
Who
of a
picked that?
bitch. And then someone sent the same guy, Ryan Gosling, for Ritchie. No, it's not in the chat. It's in the text.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are
Yeah.
you doing?
What?
What are you doing? What are you playing on? What are you doing? What are you doing?
If you had to cast the movie for me,
What?
who would play who? Obviously, I went with Tom Hardy for myself. Ritchie, I went with Private Pile, Full Metal Jacket. You don't watch The Walking Dead, but the guy Eugene from that. And what was my third one? Wow, how do we already blank on this? We're fucking terrible.
I was thinking of the character that I would have picked for you.
Who?
Rick Moranis. You look like Rick Moranis. In Little Shop of Horrors, you look exactly like Rick Moranis. John, am I off by this or what?
Wait, Rich wants to be Rick Moranis?
No,
he's saying I am.
He as Rocky being the.
I honestly, I can maybe think of about Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
I mean,
John. Yeah, and see for John, I'm thinking like Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
George Clooney.
If I was a little taller.
This is
Brad
set up.
Pitt.
I'm totally in agreement with John. He knows his shit, and you know.
Brad Pitt. Who's the guy from?
John, you know what'd be perfect for you? The guy who plays Thor, Chris Hemsworth. He would be
Yeah, that's
perfect.
what I'm thinking. Yeah, my man crush. That's who I think should play me in a movie.
It's my wife's too. You better back off, you son of a bitch.
What?
Because the resemblance of you and Chris Hemsworth is, ridiculous. It's
yeah. I mean, it's obvious. We're like almost looking.
I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference.
I just bulk up like in the winter, and he like cuts down. It's like weird. We have like different, That's it.
All right, hold on.
I got more tattoos.
Lupo's onto something. He goes, "Can you guys please describe this movie?" Now, is this an action movie?
For me, it's probably like a mixture of martial arts, action, drama, a little bit of horror because I am kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And definitely some romance.
Yeah.
Definitely some romance.
I think like Big Trouble in Little China Part 2, I think that's what it would be.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I hear The Rock is making that movie, but maybe I'll pull a full string, pull a few strings, rock out, rock in. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Easy switch. Easy switch.
I'm
You
sorry.
already got the Rock thing going.
I'm sorry I even brought this up. This has gotten way out of hand.
You know what, John? You are bald though, so maybe speaking of The Rock, we get The Rock to play you. That's probably more suitable.
Yeah.
You got the muscles.
Yeah. I was gonna say The Rock, but I just didn't want to,
And he's got the sleeves tatted up.
Yeah, but if you're The Rock, you're
I
gonna
could do the eyebrow once in a while. Like I could, when he lifts the eyebrow in the movie.
you're gonna steal the movie if you're The Rock. Then that's a problem.
Tom Hardy is a leading man himself. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, but
And I mean, he's playing the strongest vehicle he's ever had to play. I mean, let's be honest. If you got to play me, it's going to be a lot of work. This isn't going to come easy.
Yeah, I just want like cheesy lines, like The Rock.
When people describe me, John, they typically say like 1 in a million. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like we'll never see something like this ever again.
Nobody has ever said that. Not to me, at least, about you.
Well, you don't talk to anybody because you're a loser.
I talk to everybody, bro. I talk to everybody.
No, you're a loser.
No, I talk to everybody on pretty much a weekly
when was
basis.
the last time you talked to Rich?
Thanksgiving.
Don't even get me started.
Exactly.
I talked to him Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
We exchanged happy Thanksgivings.
Oh, so did I.
I did.
And I bet you. Wait, John. Who reached out to who? Did Ritchie reach out to you?
No, I didn't.
No. And it's funny because I was gonna text you that morning. I was gonna text you then when you beat me to it.
Yeah, I beat him to it. Because me and John are thoughtful that way. We're thoughtful that way. I got nothing from my buddy. I finally ended up texting him. Mr. Thoughtful over here.
I'm not even kidding. Like I actually was nice to you, but I was literally really gonna text you because I was gonna text you and Ritchie, and then you text me, and then I text Ritchie.
Yeah,
you're the
I
best.
said happy Thanksgiving, bro. He writes, thank you, John. That's what he writes.
You write
No, I
thank
didn't.
you,
I said happy Thanksgiving, John.
and then thank
He
you.
called
No.
me John. That was weird.
What the fuck? That's your fucking name.
Yeah, but you don't need to
Well,
address it when
you
you know who you're
like-
talking to. It's not like there's a group of people in front of you. You're directly texting John.
Don't tell me how to text.
You're being formal, and it's fucking odd.
Whatever,
But you're
dude.
supposed to be like
I don't call you
supposed
Rock
to
in
be
your own
like-
Texas.
When you're like
supposed
angry.
to be.
Rocco,
Yeah,
I call you
okay.
Rocco all the fucking time. What are you
Not
talking
through
about?
text. Not
Oh,
through
my
text.
God.
Not through text. I'll look through them right now. There's no
Don't look through them.
Rocco.
You're wasting quality time right now.
Look at this. Not a single Rocco. Not a single one. Look, John, actually, he writes, Happy Thanksgiving to you and the fam. You know, no thank you, no formalities. It's weird. I've gone through like weeks now, and I don't see my name in here
You were
once.
just on Thursday. What are you talking about? Weeks.
The texts. I have weeks worth of texts.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a fight thing for me.
Yeah.
I always anticipate.
You know what,
these.
John? You can get in on this one. You'll dig this. It's wrestling. It's UFC or MMA at least. Bobby Lashley or Brock Lesnar. You got to fight one. Who are you going with?
Oh, man.
Both collegiate wrestlers. Both train MMA.
I think just for the. I think. I mean, I would just go. If you was getting my ass kicked, I think I'd take Lesnar because I think he's a lot. Tougher to go for.
You would fight Lesnar, or you wouldn't fight Lesnar?
No, I think I would do it.
I would fight Lesnar too. I think Lashley's more agile.
You know what I mean?
At this,
I know.
at this stage of the game.
I wish that would actually happen, but
He's not going bad, right?
Yeah, he
I
is.
don't know. It's pretty. It's almost probably equivalent, I would think. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I would have to go with. Yeah, I would fight Brock.
Brock?
Yeah, because I wouldn't be scared to stand up and square up with him.
Like, Lashley, he's just going to be, like, quick and explosive, I
Yeah.
think, more than Brock would be.
Yeah.
So I think it would be, not that he's slow, but, you know, you have a better chance, I think, of maybe getting a
I could land on Brock easier than Lashley, I would
Lashley?
think.
Yeah, but I don't know if you guys been watching that thing. A couple of weeks ago, he literally picked the guy up by his belt buckle, and it was like you picking up a 2-year-old.
Yeah, no, dude, Lashley's a beast.
And he was throwing the guy. I don't care if it was fake. That guy's like an animal, like no joke.
Speaking of
He literally
MMA,
just picked him up by the belt buckle and threw him so fucking far. It was a grown man.
did you see the
I don't know.
the Ortiz-Liddell fight?
Yeah.
Oh, first of all, Ritchie's cutting me on Friday. He goes, "Oh, this fight's gonna be good." I look at him and go, "Are you fucking crazy?"
The guy's 50 years old.
I go, "Liddell is gonna get murdered." He goes, "You think?"
I
go,
did.
What?
You know what the problem is with everything is
You
because
thought it was 2003?
I just remember Chuck. Chuck built the UFC,
I
right or
know
wrong.
him and Randy Couture. Randy Couture.
Chuck put UFC over back then, like
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan did. I mean, Chuck really
I
made
wouldn't
a
go
name.
that far.
He made a fucking name. He was knocking people out. He had everybody watching the UFC back then.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember because I was watching UFC when nobody was, but when Chuck was doing it, everybody tuned into it. And remembering that made me think for however many days that Chuck Liddell actually still had the puncher's chance. You know, that right. And I was wrong.
Yeah, no,
He
dude,
looked
like he was
lethargic.
fighting underwater. He was so
Yeah,
slow.
he
I
was.
swear to you, if you have not seen this fucking fight, go to YouTube and watch it. It's up there. It was the slowest punching I have ever seen.
It was bad.
Anything.
It was
in
bad.
anything. If he, I swear to God, people.
Yes. Yeah. He threw one overhand right that wasn't that
That
slow.
had a little. It was
Yes,
like that.
but no.
I would have fucking beat up Chuck Liddell that night. Are you kidding me with
I
that?
don't understand. Like, how did it go? Like, he fought him one other time, and who won? Ortiz?
He beat him twice. He beat him twice
That was the
before
only
this.
people they ever fought, right?
Who? Chuck hasn't fought in what, 7 years? They
No,
said.
I'm saying that's the only the last 2 times were the only times they ever fought each other.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why was he? Is it like just he was old, or it was just? Was it because he was old?
Yeah,
Or
dude,
like
he's 48 years
was-
old.
like,
He hasn't fought. Tito's fought a lot over the years. Not a lot, but at least once a year.
Didn't he fight Jenna Jameson?
Who?
He punched
Tito?
out. He didn't hit her, right?
Oh, he beat up what's his face?
He didn't
last?
beat him up.
He stopped him.
That was
Chael Sonnen.
Yeah, but he didn't really win that fight. That was fucking rigged.
You think so?
Yeah, that was fucked up. Chael Sonnen would have beat the shit out of
And
him, I
this was a
think.
Golden
But
Boy promotion thing.
yeah,
Dana White wanted nothing to do with it. He told him not to do it. Everybody told him not to do it.
yeah.
And of course he shouldn't have. He got fucking hammered.
How old is Ortiz?
He's not that much younger. Maybe in his early 40s.
He's 43, and Liddell is 47,
Eight.
48. So Tito is not that old. Like I thought he was older.
Yeah, no. He was because he was young when he was up on top. He was
But
only like in his young 20s.
It's so funny when
That
you
was
see
bad.
Tito fight Liddell, he looked awesome. But when you see him fight
against
somebody,
a real person, yeah, he looks like dog shit.
he looks like shit.
like dog shit.
But him fighting against Liddell, he looked young.
You
He
know
looked
what it is when
energetic.
he's got the confidence of 100% knowing I'm going to win this fight, which he had every right to Saturday night.
Yeah.
He goes in there a different person. The second he has a doubt in his mind, he fucks up. Like he can't handle that pressure. We've seen it a million times. Think about it.
Did you see them trying to hold his victory?
They were trying to stop him. That was the commission, the athletic commission.
Now why?
Poor taste, I guess.
No, I think that's trademarked by the UFC. Oh. Because they did it on video games, haven't they?
I don't know.
It has to have been. It had to have been. Because why? What right do they have for them to stop that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Unless it's copyright.
Maybe, but can you copyright a motion?
Yeah. Why
I don't
not?
know if you can. I don't think you can.
They,
It's like copyrighting a dance.
they copyrighted the fucking
The graphic, but not this.
Not the motion
because
of
they
it?
tried to sue Diamond Dallas Page, remember? Or it was vice versa?
No, Diamond Dallas Page got money from Jay-Z for that dynasty symbol.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know what the whole thing was, but I don't know. It's a good question.
What were they allowed to do? What were you saying? I can't.
Tito would do this, like dig the grave, lay out the he would lay out the body bag and then dig the grave.
Dig the grave, put the body in, and then cover
put the
it.
dirt. Yeah.
And that motion, I think that motion was in the UFC games. And maybe I'm thinking that it was copywritten or it's trademarked
and
or
here's
some
why.
shit.
Here's why. Because that's like Michael Jordan being like, that's my jump shot. I copyright it. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Then why were they so adamant about stopping it?
I think because he was knocked out and it's in poor taste and they want to kind of stop that poor sportsmanship thing in this fucking world we live in. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, but why hold that fight? That's what he does.
No kidding.
Like, he built his career off of that shit.
Yeah.
Now you don't want him to do it?
His
Come
career
on.
is
He
over.
got it.
I don't know.
So bad they didn't think he was gonna live. They didn't want him to do it. You know,
It's hard to hear.
It's John. We're gonna let you go, dude. It's us. It's not you. There's a crazy echo on our end. It doesn't go out on the feed like that.
All right.
But for some reason, is the Skype on here?
It's not going through double, no. The
not?
Skype is off.
I don't know what it is, John. But come in next week.
All right, well, I'll try to. I'll be in there soon. I might try to do it next week.
Come in next week, you prick.
Sorry, Josh hears me. Sorry about his dad. And what's up to Frankie over there with the Sneaker Frankie?
Sneaker
Say
Frankie.
what's up.
All right, Josh. We love you,
I'll
Josh.
see you guys later. Bye-bye.
John, we love you, buddy. That's John.
Yeah,
Everyone.
bye-bye.
Sorry, we wish we could keep him longer.
Later,
we really
bud.
do. But if you could hear what we fucking hear, man,
Yeah, it's a lot of gargling.
it's terrible. And it gets clear, and then all of a sudden it gets bad again.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's a real pain in the ass.
It really is. But what are you going to do? Anyway. All right. There was stuff I wanted to talk about. Give me 1 second. Let me see here. Where was I? Oh, that's a nice little thing you got there. I didn't see that.
Wow.
That little new banner.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not done correctly, but it looks good, though.
Does it? It does.
Because the middle's supposed to be cut out, and it's not, so I got to plant the camera over it perfectly, otherwise it's weird.
Yeah.
But Lupo gave it a shot.
I dig it. All right, here we go. Highest paid TV host for the year, Forbes list.
This is new.
This is new. Guess
All right.
who it is.
That would be TV show.
Like daytime TV host.
Oh, it's not Oprah.
It's not Oprah.
Okay, who
Does
is
Oprah
it?
still do a show?
Probably not.
I think she does. The highest grossing or highest paid TV host, Judge fucking Judy.
You got to talk louder. Why? What Judge Judy, huh?
Judge Judy. Guess how much?
$5 million an episode.
No, give me like a lump sum she made for the year.
She made $15 million.
Close, dude. Close. Now, second place was Ellen. Ellen.
Yeah.
Second place,
What-
87.6 million.
I wasn't close then.
Yo, you were way off, my man.
Yeah.
147 million.
Get the fuck out of here.
Judge fucking Judy.
Yo, you fucking people need jobs. Who the fuck is watching this?
147 million for Judge Judy?
That's how much an episode?
No, she produces something else, but I heard she's a beast with her contract.
That's like 12 million a show. A week.
No, but how many does she do a week?
Is that 12 million a month? I was thinking.
I
of?
don't think she does show five new shows every week, but she does 5 days a week. So you got to think she probably takes off, 6 weeks, 8 weeks out of the month?
That's just fucking nuts. That's just crazy.
Like I said, I heard she's a fucking animal with her contract negotiations. Like, she goes in there and goes, this is what I want. There's no negotiating. It's either that or nothing, and I'm gone.
Get the fuck
And they
out.
give it to her every fucking time.
And she's a judge, so she knows what she's talking about.
She does not fuck around, bro. Does not fuck around. That's crazy to me. I would have never in a million years. Someone wrote Steve Harvey. That would have been one of mine. Oprah. Ellen, like you think, this bitch
Yeah.
has got to be number one. Once
Yeah.
I saw Ellen number two, I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? Fuck, this bitch beat Ellen.
That's big money,
Ellen's
man.
giving away fucking cars and shit like Oprah did.
It's big money.
It's crazy. Didn't she give away like 50 grand to everyone in the audience or some crazy shit like that?
I don't know.
She did some crazy shit like that where she gave a lump sum of money to everybody in the audience.
For something special, or
No, it was just because I forget what it was for, but it was for something. They
I,
just
I gotta start going to those tapings, huh?
right, Oprah, but with the car with Oprah, you had to pay the tax on it.
All right.
A lot of people declined it. Tax on a car is fucking, a few $1,000s.
Yeah, but even to grab it just to get the fucking car and be
Sell
like,
it.
yeah, let me get this thing off.
Yeah, you get that money right back. You sell it fucking fresh.
Yeah.
$30,000 car, you drop it down to 23.
eBay, fuck it.
You just made a $20,000 profit. Thank you, Oprah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oprah. Yeah, I was stunned by that. All right, here's something that came out today. Kim Kardashian says she was on ecstasy during her sex tape.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know why that's news.
I don't know.
Like, things like that make me wonder, like, why does anyone feel the need to report that? You know what I mean?
I mean, it grabbed your attention.
And I'm reporting it now, but in the context of why do people give a fuck that this dumb bimbo did ecstasy while she was getting railed on tape?
Yeah. That was fucking years. That was 10 years ago.
Like, she doesn't need to reach for the sex tape thing anymore. Why bring that up?
It's just weird.
Like, she's way beyond that. She's like an empire now, isn't she? She's got fucking clothes, makeup.
How do you know this is true anyway? Why would she say that?
Because she apparently was the one who came out and said this. And she said if you go back and watch it, you could see a jaw and whatnot.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't go back and watch it.
Yeah.
I'll leave that up to you to do that
Josh.
research.
Josh, watch it.
Walking
let
Dead.
me know.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Jesus got killed. The Whisperers are like these human fucking people wearing zombie shit. Because at the end of the mid-season last night, Jesus went to go kill one because they were fucking him up. No problem. And then all of a sudden, Jesus went to kill one. Dude juked real quick and fucking shanked him. Killed him.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched.
And then a bunch of like other fast ones came out and they were battling with him. They all got murked because it was Michonne and the dude with the one arm. And
But there's a lot of these people.
there's a lot of them. They're like a posse. They're like a gang. They're a horde of zombies.
I can't believe I haven't watched really any of these episodes, and I'm usually on top
But they
of
were
this.
like stitched in. Like people like stitch them in.
Really?
Yeah. Like they had the whole shit on and they had to cut it off to get them on. So they were like zombies, but they were humans underneath wearing this shit
Wow,
and acting like zombies.
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Was it?
Yeah, and it was the lowest rated mid-season finale of all time. And it was one of the better ones. Absolutely one of the better ones.
I feel bad. I should have watched it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. When's Cobra Kai back on? I don't know, but I'm with you on that.
Good, yo,
I am with
Jamie.
you on
I hear
that.
you on that. That Cobra Kai is. They've
good
been pushing it. I think they've had a commercial on YouTube for it recently.
Yeah.
I'm definitely anticipating that.
Yeah. First season was great. I fucking loved it. And came out of nowhere, too. Everyone thought it was going to be shit and just like this stupid thing that YouTube's doing.
Love it.
And it turned out to be fucking awesome.
Everybody loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, they really did. All right, I brought this up to you. You hit me with the car that I kind of went to. Most memorable car, film or TV.
And I said the Bandit.
You said the Bandit. And that was the first one I thought, too. But then you got to think DeLorean, the Ghostbusters car.
No, not the Ghostbusters. The DeLorean. Yeah, I see that.
The car from Fast and Furious, Dom's car.
Yeah, not as much as the DeLorean or the Bandit.
Knight Rider,
You know, when I see
the A-Team van.
Knight Rider, okay, not as much as the Bandit.
Dukes of Hazzard car,
Okay, that one, yeah.
right?
Yeah, okay.
So who do you think's top dog?
I would say the DeLorean then.
The DeLorean?
It's got to be.
I think because it's the most recognizable. Everyone sees that car and immediately thinks Back to the Future.
Yeah, yeah. They might not do that with the Bandit car as
Bandit's a
much,
Trans Am.
but
I don't see a Trans Am and think the Bandit
I do.
unless it's black and it's got the fucking thing on it.
Well, if the DeLorean was red, you wouldn't either, but I'm just...
There's no red DeLorean. They only came in
No,
that color.
yeah, I understand. But, you know,
No.
the DeLorean...
And that's why I think the DeLorean wins. Now, what if you go like Batmobiles?
Yeah, but there's no Batmobiles that are even
Those cars exist.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they
People
don't.
own Batmobiles.
Yeah, because they bought them as Batmobiles. They're not just regular cars that you buy at a dealership.
No, I understand that. But we're talking cars in general. The movie car, the film car.
Wait, he just didn't make any sense right
Because
there.
there's
but
more than one 66 Batman car out there.
you're saying, yeah, but that's not what.
Most memorable film or movie car. What part of that don't you understand? Let's say the actual vehicle. I'm not going, well, that Chevy Mustang is. No, I'm talking about the car from the film, the movie, the television show, hence the Knight Rider car. I'm not talking about the Camaro. That's what it was, right? Knight Rider car? What was it? It's not a Camaro?
No, it was a Pontiac.
A Corvette?
It was a Pontiac.
A Firebird,
Firebird, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
A Firebird, right? I fucking hated that car.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't care for that. And fuck Kit. Fuck him.
Why?
Stupid Kit. So I just didn't like him. I didn't like this fucking little snotty attitude.
He did have some.
Well, Michael, don't you think? Shut up, car. Fucking put sugar in your gas
He
tank.
was pretty handy. That would be cool to have a car like that.
You think when no one's looking, he sexied it up like Rocky's robot? And he had like a chick voice that would talk to him?
You fuck the gas tank.
I don't know if he did all that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you got to take it there.
Install a flashlight.
Every time you got to take it there. Wow, Richie's really thought this out.
No.
Install a flashlight where?
Well, if you're gonna make it a sexy voice, you
know,
might
you
as well
put it in
fuck
the
it.
exhaust pipe, like that guy. Remember that guy who got caught fucking the exhaust pipes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You stick a flash. You know what I seen like on a GIF? Someone put a flashlight in there, and when they went, the lips would go. They'd flutter.
Really?
Like I guess they cut the bottom out or whatever.
That's hot.
I guess I don't know why. You know, Richie's really gonna be fucking a car soon. Times are rough for my man over here. If you guys know any single chicks around, let me know. Jesus Christ.
Look at Josh, 66 Batmobile Mercury. Nobody fucking asks, Josh.
Yeah,
All
He
right.
always comes out with these facts no one asks for.
No, it's all good. Come out with him.
I love him. Josh hasn't been on Twitter, so I
And-
miss him. I did a random Periscope today. I haven't done one in a really long time, just me.
It's been a while.
And Josh popped up, and I was like, oh, shit, good to hear from you, pal. It's been a while. You miss him because he's not around anymore.
Oh, Mads, I'll fuck that Durango.
Stay away from the Durango, Rich. Richie loves a fat ass.
Yep.
All right, there was that island off of India, I think, or Thailand. I don't know. Off of somewhere with these fucking tribes. This American missionary rolled up, and they fucking murked them.
Yeah.
They killed him.
Yeah.
There's only like 36 people.
The Christian missionary.
Yeah, and everyone's like, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
No one's like, we need to go there and stop these people.
Wait, why should they?
I'm in total agreement. There's only 36 of these people. They're an ancient tribe. They're like an endangered species as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And for us to, and I'm talking to someone at work today. He's like, well, we can introduce them to stuff. I go, no, they don't want it.
Yeah.
Clearly, they don't want it. And us, someone brought this point up. I didn't think of this, but they brought it to my attention. I thought that was brilliant. Their immune systems are not catered for public consumption.
No.
So say we go there with like a common cold, we could wipe out this whole fucking tribe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they don't have immune systems the way normal civilized humans do.
Wait, and these Christians, they want them
one.
to justice, right? They want justice on these
I don't
people.
know what they want, but
they
fuck
do.
them. You
they do.
interfered with these people's lives. They're like a biodome, the way I see
That's
it.
like saying I want to bring justice to this crocodile that bit me while I was fucking
Or a tiger.
swimming.
Yeah, a tiger. I was running in the fucking Sahara, and, and a fucking lion ate me. And
Yeah,
now I want justice.
I want justice. No, you shouldn't be fucking playing with lions, and
These
you shouldn't.
people are savages, and they're an endangered species, like I said. They're in their own little biodome on a fucking island. If they wanted to leave, they could. They
Yeah.
have fucking canoes and shit.
Yeah.
They could if they wanted to. They don't want to. Don't fuck with them. They warned him first, too. It's not like they just...
Did they really?
Yeah. They throw warning shots first with their arrows. They have arrows and spears.
And they still pursued
And
him.
they yell shit. They have their own language that only
Yeah.
now 36 people know. And what are you going there for? Leave them the fuck alone. They don't want to be bothered.
Fucking people, man.
They don't want to be bothered. And they're telling you, leave us alone.
Yeah.
And you still fucking go over there, you dummy. Fuck him. But everyone's like, well, maybe we should go over there and try to help him. No.
No.
And
They
what-
don't need your fucking help.
What do you think you're going to do? Clean them up and send them out into the world? They're fucking from a tribe.
They're gonna
Like, hey, put a suit on him. He'll be all right.
They'll work at Amazon. It's
Yeah,
fine.
They speak their own language that only 35 other people, including themselves, know.
Oh my god.
What are you kidding me? Like, what do you want to fuck with them for? Leave them. Leave them alone.
Yeah, no, your justice. Go stick your justice up your ass. It's stupid.
Fucking crazy to me. And this is a Christian guy telling me this.
Yeah.
Go figure. A Christian guy that after this we got into a discussion. He goes, I think rapists, molesters, and murderers should all be put to death. I go, I can kind of hop on board with the child molester thing. That one I can kind of hop on board with.
Yeah.
The killing thing, all for it. If you murder with intent and do it in cold blood,
Yeah.
fuck you, you
He
die.
said rapist.
But rapists?
Yo, you know how many times girls accuse of guys of rape? Hold on.
But then he said this. He goes, oh, well, the accuser, if it's a false accusation, should get the punishment that the rapist would have gotten. Or the murderer. Or the murderer. The death penalty they should get.
Wow.
I said, are you fucking crazy? I go, sometimes it's just, I fucked up. I thought it was them. You know, and he's like, well, if they intend to, like... I'm like, how the fuck can you prove that?
Yeah. You can't prove that.
You can't prove that.
Like,
Are
whoever
fucking
you talking to
crazy?
is a fucking idiot.
This
Tell him
is,
to shut
this
up.
is this Christian mind thinking.
Really?
So he's going, I go, first of all, rapists and child molesters, they're not rock stars in prison, trust me. They're getting their comeuppance.
Yeah.
Okay? Second of all, eye for an eye? Is that what the Bible teaches you?
Yeah, that's far beyond an eye for an eye.
I'm like, that, and I'm like, murder for a rapist, and I said to him, I even quoted it, I go, as the great Don Corleone said in Godfather 1 to that fucking funeral director, there isn't justice. The funeral directors, because I felt like I needed to maybe explain it for the people who don't know The Godfather. It's the very beginning of the movie. The funeral director goes to The Godfather and he asks him for a favor. And, you know, his daughter was beaten and raped, and the two guys got off. So the funeral director wants these guys dead. And the Don goes, that's not justice, though. Your daughter's still alive. You know what I mean? So that's what I said to this guy. I go, that's not justice. I go, for rape, you want to murder people? I go, the woman's still alive. He goes, yeah, but she's damaged for the rest of her life. I go, some.
Yeah.
Some use that as a strengthening tool. Some use that as a tool of, I'm not going to let me be a victim of this. I'm going to stand up and make myself better.
If you want to make an eye for an eye, then you rape him.
And that's what I said. Trust me, in jail, the rapists are not treated well. The child molesters
is treated worse.
Are treated very poorly.
The worst out of everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, they're getting their comeuppance and then some.
Yeah.
I'm like, but this is what I mean about these Christians and these religious people. This is the shit he's spewing to me.
Yeah.
And I'm the rational one going, no, that's not justice. He's like, if someone, you know, molested or raped your daughter, you wouldn't. If you could kill him, you wouldn't. I go, no. He goes, duh. And he's smiling at me like, yeah, okay. I'm like, I'm not a murderer. I go, if I could do whatever I want, I would pummel them within a minute of their lives. Yeah. I would. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't hesitate to beat them fucking senseless.
Yeah, maybe cut off a few fingers,
yeah,
cut off their dick.
Murder them. My daughter's still alive. Like, they didn't take her away from me. And the satisfaction of beating the shit out of him, I don't think would even be worth it in the end of it all. Because honestly,
it goes away quick, and he's
exactly.
not, you know, beating the shit out of somebody, that goes away really fast.
And he'll heal in a couple weeks, and then that's that.
Yeah, I could see them. My
daughter's still raped.
I could see maybe, you know, if somebody was to rape a kid or something, I could see cutting off his dick.
Yeah,
that would be fucking cool.
I'm with that. That's a good fucking call.
You know,
if you molest a child,
you get your dick cut off,
castrated.
That's it.
Castration, absolutely.
How you think it would? You think the numbers would go down?
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine?
You know what though?
The
These
example,
fucking guys, man, they never learn. Look at that fucking Catch a Predator show.
Yeah, these people.
That thing
are
was on
up.
for like 3 years, and these people were still doing that shit.
For some reason, that
one guy got popped twice on the same show, didn't he?
Did he?
I think so.
I was watching on YouTube the other day, and one of them popped up on my feed for some reason, and it was a guy that Chris Hansen knew from the train. Like, he used to say good morning to him every day on the fucking train.
Dude, that show was the greatest fucking thing. Comedic purposes, it was gold.
Oh, my God.
It was the funniest fucking thing. Because these guys would walk in and just stop and go, oh, hey. Oh, no, I didn't know. She told me she was 18. And he's like,
I was making sure they were okay.
He's like, she said she was 18. Well, it says here. And their username would always be like, Hardcock 8069.
You know I can get in trouble by talking to you.
It's the same thing, and the guy would react the same way every time. I swear this is my first time doing this. Every single guy, the same line, same fucking line.
So fucked up.
It was fucking. That was some of the best television ever.
Yeah,
it really was. That was fucking great.
There's a kid on YouTube that was doing it.
What do you mean doing it?
He was
like Rogue. He was doing it.
No, he was setting up people on like Skype or something.
Oh,
and like,
really?
Yeah, and he'd be like, "Dude, you fucking."
That's dangerous. Did he have like police with him?
No, but it was all recorded for him to, I guess.
Yeah, but were they showing up to his house?
No, he'd do it
because it is illegal to even talk. It is like you can't even talk.
Yeah, he was pretending to be underage, and with these people were talking to him, and then all of a sudden he'd put on the camera and be like,
"Dude,
dude,
you should do that with like people you don't like." You know what I mean? Like, I'm a 13-year-old girl, want to fuck, and maybe the guy takes the bait, and you're like, "Good, got him, motherfucker." That's what you get. I mean, you're exposing him for what he is anyway. So good, fuck him.
People are fucked up.
Yeah, man. I just gave a bunch of people some fucked up idea right there, didn't I? Some people like, you know what? That could work.
Yeah, do it. Who gives a fuck? Anybody that attempts to fuck a kid is just disgusting anyway.
You know what? I'm going to embarrass myself because I feel like it. I thought of this story the other day. I lie in bed sometimes and these stories just pop in. And I was like 7 or 8. And I'm walking down the street, and it was a hilly. It wasn't my block. To get to my block, I had to go all the way around, up like 2 small blocks, but up a big hill, and then down 2 neighborhood fucking blocks all the way at the end.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm walking. I had to shit so bad, bro. And again, I'm like a little 7 or 8 year old Rocky, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. So there was like this like little spot that was gated off. I don't know what was back there, but it was in like a neighborhood, so it's probably just like a sump or whatever. So I'm like, I gotta shit. So I'm literally on the side of the road with my ass out, shitting. But I didn't realize the shit was hitting the back of my underwear and pants as it was dropping. And I can't wipe my ass. And you know what I mean?
You can't pull up your pants now.
Well, I did, of course. But now I'm walking home crying, fucking with shitty asshole, shitty pants scraping across my back, walking home. It was like a 10, 15-minute walk, too.
No.
And just crying the whole fucking way home like a little fucking idiot.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that the worst?
That's disgusting.
The thing is, I was an adorable kid, though, so it's more sad than, like, funny. You know, like, people right now are probably like, oh, my God, I really feel... bad for him. That was a horrible moment in his life.
Yeah, if you guys
I was like 7 or 8, babe. I was walking down Jimmy Clifford's block. I was like maybe 5 houses past his block, and you know where I used to live by the lake? I had to go all the way back that way, but I was walking around. For some reason, I never walked portion. I would always walk around the neighborhood.
Yo, if anybody feels bad for Rocky in the chat, please type that. And if not, do like the little smiley face.
Well, my
emoji
wife's in the chat.
with the crying.
She'll do me right. She'll do me right. But, yeah.
She's laughing at you.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
But again, I'm like 7 or 8 years old, but still. Just fucking crying, shit all over my fucking ass and pants.
Dude,
just the worst.
If you knew me back then, I would have tortured you.
Oh, you?
Yeah, I would have tortured you.
No, you would have liked me. We would have rolled together. You would have. You would have.
Oh, shit. That's fucking great.
I was about the same. I was just a lot cuter and more adorable. Now I'm just handsome and debonair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great.
But the SpongeBob creator died, and I had no idea who this fucking guy was.
Yeah.
How does that show go on for 20 years? And I guarantee if I asked 10 people, 9 out of 10 people would never know the name Steven Hillenberg.
And it's weird, too, because you would know the people of The Simpsons.
Mac Groening.
Yeah. You would know the people of Family Guy.
Seth MacFarlane.
But
South Park, Matt and Trey.
SpongeBob is probably...
SpongeBob
is
the
just
guy
as successful.
Tom, I can't think of his last name. It's escaping me. Tom something. Tom Mackey or something. Tom something. But the SpongeBob guy, if I seen him, I go, oh, that's SpongeBob.
Yeah.
If I see Bart Simpson, I go, oh, that's Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
How do you... That guy's got to be fucking loaded.
Yeah.
Too.
It's just as popular as any of those other cartoons.
Oh, it might be more. Because
Probably
it's
more.
The kids. The kids stuff is...
Yeah.
Other level shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And the last
The merchandise
on
alone.
SpongeBob, fucking.
It shits all over Family Guy and The Simpsons.
Not even, yeah.
It does.
Simpsons. Yeah.
Even The
you're
Simpsons.
right, because all the kids took stuff, mad toys, and the Simpsons stuff is now more of like a limited type thing.
Yeah.
Where they're not putting shit out. OD.
Yeah, so
where
they don't make that
any
money.
Fucking Walmart, any fucking Toys R Us when they're around and have an aisle of SpongeBob shit.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's fucking crazy.
I think John brought to my attention they're making. Did I say this? A Nike Creed line or no?
Yeah, you brought this up.
I brought that up.
Speaking of that, though, you played the VR.
I wonder if they're gonna put out action figures for them though.
I don't care. You played the VR.
I played the Creed VR.
What
Yes.
did you think of it? PlayStation VR, Creed.
All right. I can't lie. When I got put into a fight with it was the PlayStation 4 virtual reality. Now he throws the fight on, and I'm not gonna lie, it was so fucking real. I'm looking around at the gym, and the gym is behind me, and all the bags, and the ring is behind me. And when I got into the ring, I got fucking nervous, like I was in a fight, because they start throwing at you. And it's right in front of your fucking face.
Yeah, dude. And the reaction from throw to screen is
it's
perfect.
pretty on.
Yeah.
Now, me being me, I felt a little like congested because Rocky Balboa is like, he's all up on me. So what I do is if I'm in a normal fight, I'd stick my fucking hand out and create distance and then pop him. And it starts working in the game. And Rocky's like, wow, that's a nice tactic you're using.
Dude, it was good because he would keep him at bay by holding that left out and then fucking come over with the right. It was great. It really was. It was pretty fucking cool to see. Now, this thing's tiring, though, dude.
Oh, man. Yeah, you got
2 fights in, and
Dude.
you fucking gassed.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to handle.
Because you're shadowboxing, essentially.
Yeah.
You're essentially shadowboxing.
And you're not hitting anything, so...
And you're not... Well, you shouldn't throw the way you would video game throwing. In this game, you need to fight like you would fight. Yeah. So you hold the motion controllers like you would. You stand, you move your head like you would.
Yeah.
It's fucking accurate, dude.
It's a lot, and it's tiring, but it's... And that's the only reason why I haven't bought it, because I'm like, I can't use this. I'm going to get too fucking tired, but it's so fucking cool to have as like a luxury that it's worth getting.
To throw it on when you feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's other games, like they came out with that Astrobot game. Now, this is more of like a kitty, you're a cute little robot thing, but it's like a Mario platformer, but in VR. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's if you play like Mario 3D Land or Mario 64, but not as open. It's more on a course, but, you know, you see over it. And fucking awesome, dude. Like, you sit there and you play this game, and you're in this whole world. You're controlling this little fucking character. I told Jess, I'm like, babe, just try it. She was on it for 45 minutes, sitting there playing a fucking platformer robot game in this thing. She was loving it, loving it. The VR is good. It's just there's not a rampant amount of stuff that comes out. But when something comes out,
it's pretty cool.
It's really fucking cool.
I like how you could just look behind you and up and around and everything, you know, the whole scenery. It just works. It's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. Huge fan of it.
So hold on, we got This Is Life coming up after this at 9:00.
Yes, we do.
We're gonna wrap it up soon.
She's got merchandise on SuperUglyShow.com if you guys want to go over there. Just saying.
Yeah, This Is Life is coming up at 9. Rocky will be on there with her.
Speaking of boxing, we got Wilder and Fury this Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune into that. I want to see it.
Dude, Deontay Wilder is arguably the hardest hitting fighter of all time. When he lands, and the dude's undefeated, and he's got, I think, every fight's a knockout except one. When he lands, he fucking hurts you.
Really?
And hurts you.
More explosive than Tyson?
Because it's coming from his fucking shoelaces, and that's where I was going with this. The most
Mike Tyson's punches used to
Mike
come
Tyson
from
was
that.
tight. This guy opens. Dude, I saw him jump and throw a punch, but not like Superman style. Like fucking just a weird random. He's wild as shit. He is the most unorthodox boxer I've ever seen, but for some reason he keeps winning. Because he lands.
Yeah.
As soon as someone like Lennox Lewis, like Anthony Joshua, once he fights him, it's over.
Yeah.
Because Joshua is a composed fighter. He'll stand there and go, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? And then find his spot and start picking you off and start wearing you down. And he'll fuck you up.
He's a technician.
But this guy, man, if you've never seen Deontay Wilder, go on YouTube. They have a video of every one of his knockouts from beginning to end. And
they're amazing.
Man, yo,
I gotta watch it now.
He fucking hits hard, dude. I'm not kidding. Like, you know me, I'm a boxing fucking guy. I've watched it all.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he's up there
Rest
with
in peace,
Foreman.
rivals. Rest in peace, rivals.
Yeah. He's up there with Foreman and Tyson and Joe
Really?
Lewis and fucking, yeah, man.
Really?
Dude.
I gotta watch now.
Fucking, and Frazier, like an animal.
Especially us. We get our people. They love their fight, their MMA, their boxing, their stuff. You know.
You know what sucks though? They put him in there with Tyson Fury. Now let's say Tyson Fury beats this guy. Now let's say you step in and Brock beats him. Where does that leave me? Now, but that's true with this Tyson Fury fight because no one wants to see Tyson Fury and Wilder. They want to see Joshua and Wilder. And for some reason, they did this fucking Tyson Fury fight
Maybe for the money.
There's more money in the Joshua fight.
Yeah, but maybe after.
But again, now if Fury wins, though, and you fuck this up, now where does that leave fucking Joshua? To fight Tyson Fury? No one wants to see that. They wanted to see Wilder and Joshua. They're two very different styles.
Yeah.
One's England, proper gentleman. One's fucking American gangster. You know?
Interesting. We'll keep an eye on it.
Well, Saturday's the fight. So I definitely want to check it out. I definitely want to check that fight out.
Yeah.
All right. I think we did the damn thing. Let me see. No offense, but why the site up just a waste and your merch is... Oh, thanks. Anyway.
What did it say?
You know, just Lupo being positive. Fucking guy, man. Let me see. Do I have anything else on here I wanted to get to? Oh, this happened to me. I've been waiting weeks, actually. I keep forgetting about this. I'm at the gas station, about to pump gas. I jump out. I got my fucking jewel in my hand. I take a pull of it. 19-year-old kid comes walking over to me. Maybe 19, you know, in that 17 to 19 range.
Okay.
He goes, yo, you want to switch jewels and go hit for hit? I go, no. No, I fucking don't.
That's fucking gross.
A stranger. I could have herpes for all you know.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck kind of fucking mind state are these kids in these days? That he walks up to a random fucking stranger and goes, you want to swap jewels and go hit for hit? I absolutely do not want to do that. Get the fuck away from me, you weirdo.
That's fucking weird.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. Like, what the fuck?
Especially like you have like steamed breath on there. It's
what
fucking
did your parents
gross.
teach you that you think that's appropriate behavior to act like? That's like, hey, mister, you got any candy? Like, I could fucking sock you over the head and throw you in my truck.
You know, it's funny. I was living in Queens, probably like the early 2000s, right? And I'm watching this lady jones out that she don't have her coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's jonesing out because the train is coming soon, and she's scrambling around. I don't have my coffee. I don't have my coffee. And then she turns around to this guy, and she wants to buy the coffee that was on in his hands, on his mouth.
Oh my God.
And she offered to give him money for the coffee, and the guy, like, as anybody should, looked at her like, no, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to drink my fucking coffee? Like, it's just fucking gross.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking weird.
I could see if it was the fucking apocalypse and there's nowhere to eat or drink.
That far. If I'm at like a festival and I'm far from a vendor, hey, let me grab a drink real quick.
But dude, come on, a stranger when there's a million coffee shops around, like
yeah, but the train situation, I get it. You don't want to miss the train either.
Yeah, but you don't offer somebody for their fucking drink in their hands. Have some fucking respect.
That's gross. It's absolutely fucking gross. So, all right, Rich, I think we did the damn thing. Make sure you guys hang out. Half hour, we got This Is Life with Jess and myself. Excuse me. Russo's Brand, russosbrand.com, realmnetwork.com. Head over there. Check us out over there. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, everywhere else you get fucking podcasts. If you're listening to this on one of those forums, we're live every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We have a phone. It's fucked up.
See, when a woman squirt.
Whoa. And what else, Rich? StatementGames.com. Check them out. Anything else? Am I forgetting anything? Opie Radio.
90%
Go
pissed.
check out
See, when a
Opie
woman
Radio as well.
squirts.
He had a really good one, actually, Monday. It was really funny. Funny stuff. Him and Carl hanging out at this local bar. I like when they do weird shit like that, and it's not just in the studio, and they takes it outside of it. Yeah. It's cool shit. So go check out Opie, and make sure you guys are back in a half hour.
Lupo's video don't work either.
What?
Lupo's video don't work.
Lupo, your fucking video don't work. How about that, motherfucker? All right? So, anyway, that's it. We'll see you guys next Tuesday.